Hey guys, welcome back with another really epic sea battle. We have a fun game today. So this was played on the live stream with a bunch of you guys. Again, a bunch of old you guys, a bunch of new you guys. Because these guys were really amazing and they subscribed to the channel after the battle. After you know self promotion and stuff. So I'm coming along with Firepot Dires over here. We have some Pentaris with archers, artillery, and I'll actually speak a little bit about the strategy we used in this battle since it's a 4v4 on a really small map. Myself, I'm Athens. I'm being backed by Macedonia over here, who is also overlapping with Egypt, and the Adrii over here coming in the rear with their super fast ships and their raider ships. And we're facing off against another Athens over on this side. I think two Athens. Yeah, there are two Athens players here. Are there? It's confusing. Okay, I think this is Athens, and then there is Egypt. There is Rome. Is there two Athens? There is one. Yeah, there are two Athens players. This is the Egyptian player. It's the Athenian. Yeah, they are two Athenian players over there. So yeah, before we start, let's talk about the firepot ship today. Okay, I've learned this recently. I mean, first let's look at that sea. That sea is gorgeous. It's beautiful. So this ship, if you play naval battles, is your quintessential ship. You need a couple of them to just charge in, and you'll see very soon. I'm gonna start off the battles because the first little bit positioning happens. You see these little fire pots? Those are one shot, basically kills. If you hit an enemy ship, especially a smaller one, not the big ones. The big ones you need a little bit more. But if you hit the big ones, the small ones with one of those, you pretty much have the chance of instantly sinking it. And now for strategy, did we do? Well, from my end, I started pushing forward really fast because I wanted. This was the only space we had on our side, right? This little space, and I wanted to take control of that as soon as possible. And so what did I do? I just charge in and I start fighting. Now let's slow it down. A tiff and a taff. Okay, instantly destroying his ship. Instantly destroying his ship over there. Same goes over here, and no, I'm not sure if it shows. Oof. My Athenian ships are getting wrecked from the side over there. Yeah, this guy is pretty much gone, and this guy is also pretty much gone. Too much fire damage. But can you see that those little that thing over there? Let's see, it explodes and the ship is gone. So basically, if you manage to get that triggered off against an enemy ship, you pretty much instantly sink other ships. And apparently, if you hit these guys head on, you also instantly sink them because I still had my ammunition there. Apart from that, artillery is the thing to fire, but also always fire the artillery while you're stationary. Now, looking at the battle lines, what do we have here? Well, Rome has a battle line that's slightly curved to the side because it's realized its initial assault didn't go so. Wow, the lag today is incredible. Why is this happening? Okay. No, it's back. There was a little bit of lag back there for some weird reason. So yeah, over here my fire pots are being overtaken by these assault quadremes. That's absolutely okay. I mean, these ships already took like a few kills, and I'm using them as target practice. These quadremes. In fact, I'm almost already destroying them. Now I have a little bit of problem because again I was firing while moving, but it's all right. Another thing is always keep your ammunition. Like this, I don't know why it was happening. They were firing even though I telling them not to fire. But keep your ammunition as much as possible. And oh, you see how easy it is to miss. That's because of the waves. We did it a little bit breezy on this map. But as I was saying, keep your ammunition till you're very close and then fire in. So let's look at the other side. 'Cause the other side is a little bit of a mess. Over here, oh my god, it is a mess. Just ships shattering into each other. Okay, it's laggy. There's so many ships. Yeah, basically the initial Athenian charge got blasted into no, sorry, the initial Egyptian charge over here is blasted itself into the formation of the Athenians, but the Adrii were struggling. The Adrii were really struggling to just ram and take over the ships from this angle. Like they were doing as much damage as they could, but of course they were a little bit outnumbered because they're facing two foes as they were flanked through the middle. But this flanking helped us to push further in, and now Macedon is bringing forward its troops and is assaulting the Roman position. See what I mean? Like instantly routed that Egyptian trimene over there and bringing it forward. Now the Romans are pretty much gone. They only have very few units over there left, and I'm trying to hit. Hey, that was a good shot. I'm trying to hit. Boom. These ships, and we're routing them off. Like we're pushing them away from us. Now I'm using that as a chance to. Did I actually? No, they didn't damage that. But I'm using that as a chance to try and do as much damage as possible and, well, basically surround the enemy from the rear. Macedon on this flank still has most of his troops because our area was dealt with very easily. Now they're moving in their assault ships into position to try and support the Egyptian flank, who overextended into the enemy lines, did a lot of damage, but because at the same time it ended up getting hammered and anviled from both sides. But it gave us the time we needed, and importantly, to wipe out Rome and do heavy damage to Egypt on the enemy flank. Now, as you can see, the battle is actually almost pivoting at a 60-degree angle, 45-degree angle actually now. So we started the battle like this, but now we've pushed on our flank. So on our left flank, we're routing the enemy off significantly. On our right flank, we're routing off the enemy significantly. Sorry, I don't know why when you're replaying your units are red, but on our left flank, we are getting hammered. This is our right flank. I am so confused. I'm such a bad caster. What is happening? All right, our right flank, we've been pushed back severely. The Adrii are holding on, kind of. And on our left flank, yeah, exactly now. This map is confusing. Really confusing. Goddamn. Well, yeah, Rome is pretty much gone. I'm taking out one ship at a time. This assault Tremes is not going to live for long, but these ships are pretty much gunners. I'm trying to ram as much as I can. These Taurus spears are not going to have a good time. He managed to actually get into position to, he rammed our ship, but in return he got a little bit of damage as well. These ships are pretty much gone for and done for, and now we are, that blast over there did not go well. Now, on their end, their ships, as you can see in the rear, their lines are thinning severely, and over here is just a massive melee. People jumping off from one ship to the other. The Egyptians are running into Torok's swordsmen over here, trying to board the ship and do as much damage as possible. Same goes on this side, where the Adrii Thracian warriors are jumping off and fighting off really lightly armored militia hoplites on the firepot triremes. Seems the Torok swords have held against the Thracian warriors over here, and they are routing them off. Thracian warriors are trying to fight off these Scorpion and missile units, but they are getting wrecked to bits over there. No, actually they're winning. They're winning. Interesting. And on this side, these Torok swordsmen are being surrounded and hounded from every angle. This ship has been routed off the map. The general unit of Thracian nobles is holding its ground, but for how long can it do so against so much missile fire? The Thracians got wrecked over on that side. But as that is happening, the firepot triremes and the militia fast raiding ships are coming in, and they're going to ram the onager ships, which are doing so much damage to our rear. And yeah, these ships are not going to live a healthy life. those ships are not going to be happy. This ship has been destroyed, and Egyptian artillery ship is now readying to. Believe it is, yeah, it's ballista is the onager is completely dead, but it is ramming ships left, right, and center, doing as much damage as possible. On this flank, we have pushed entirely and we're enveloping the complete center now. And these are the only two ships which are doing any damage from the enemy Egyptian player. And the general was routed off the map. The ship was destroyed. It is a complete massacre. I mean, look at so many dead in the sea. The Macedonian ship there. These guys are like, nope. Well, we're going down with our ship. Our captain goes down, we go down with the ship. Ooh, this onager ship over here is getting hammered from every angle, and it is not having a good time. These two ships over here have set up next to each other for security. Now, also, thing you see often is that ships like line around the artillery ships. This would be good to just leave two ships over there and then put another two large infantry ships on the sides, or maybe two tower hex streams on the side. The tower ships help to prevent your light artillery or even heavy artillery if you have them from being taken out easily, and you can usually fire at a 180-degree angle in front of you. That means that anyone who tries to ram you is going to get really, 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 really badly damaged. So as you saw, the way I moved my now not so much because now we're routing them and they don't really yeah, I mean they don't really have much left. But what I did was my two energy ships were constantly being protected by my heavier. Well, they're medium ships, but they are decent ships, and my archer ships were doing so much damage. This assault ship over here, like we're just pushing forward. We're trying to get as much damage done as possible. The yeah, these guys are routing off the map, but they're kind of glitched in, and so are these guys glitched in. So unfortunately, they couldn't do much. They're trying to pull back the remainder of their troops. They've pretty much killed all of this. Thracian bowmen over here are pretty much dead, and they're trying to. Yeah, no, the battle has completely twisted around. They did route off so much over here. Interesting. That's Athens, by the way. Like you actually get to see the city that you fight in. It's really cool thing. Um, yeah, the Scorpion is ramming into these ships and doing as much damage as it can. Like forward, man! Come on! I always found it so interesting that the slingers and archers have these really weird helmets, as if that would even help you. The yeah. Wait, this does this guy have? Yeah, this guy still has Thracian warriors in the front of it. It's like, okay, we're stuck on this ship now. We're dead. Um, ooh, this archer ship did not enjoy it, but he's gonna ram his general. Boo! No, that did not go well. Okay, they're actually getting a few decent kills on that angle, but yeah, my ships are pretty much in position here, and I still have my general, which is Torx swordsman, in full health without even having engaged once. My artillery ships are firing, and that is a rout. I believe that takes out his yeah, his general ship is taken out with a fireball over there, and the remainder of his army has been routed off the map, and we are victorious once again. Yeah, that's pretty much the battle. It is a different type of battle from the normal land battles and siege battles. Definitely fun. If CA is able to patch Rome, part of the patch I would really highly wish for is, you know, they get the kills of the people who jump off the ships included in the kill tally, because it's you know it's part of the kill count. This was definitely a fun battle, and I have to just give a shout out to Essence, Legido, Terrytown, Yogurt, Bashu, Red Legions, and I cannot pronounce that body, Lemschike. I really am sorry. You have to tell me later on in Discord. Um, yeah, really amazing people. Pretty much everyone joined Discord, I think, afterwards. And it's just part of the community we're growing. So you're welcome to join the Discord channel from the link in the description. Just, be respectful, be a decent human being. We can have amazing games all the time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Naval battles. Yeah, will definitely see me playing more of these because I'm really enjoying them. Um, yeah, subscribe to the channel if you do like the content. Like the video because it helps it, just get discovered. And just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I hope that you're doing well. And see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.